Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the scheme and the subject of ME3I. The name of subject is Basic Engineering Materials. In this, we have to discuss the, as we know that different types of materials, but now we have to consider the materials for different applications. As far as the scheme of this subject is concerned, we have 3 lectures per week for this subject and 2 hours practical. As far as the end semester exam is concerned, it is objective or MCQ type question paper for marks of 70. In that you have to score minimum 28 marks, and from practical assessment out of 30, and for practical end semester examination there is an internal examination for 25 marks and progressive assessment for 25 marks. For theory is concerned, you have to score 40 marks to pass this subject. As far as the book required and the book available in our library is Material Science and Metallurgy by V.D. Kotkire. This book is available in our library. Then the second book which is available in library is Material Science and Metallurgy by O.P. Khanna. If you require other book, then you can go with the Introduction of Material Science by William Callister and Material Science by Smith. This is about the books which is referred for this subject. Now we will discuss the syllabus of this subject. The unit 1 is Basic of Engineering Materials. In this we have to classify the materials according to the engineering applications. Then what is meant by crystal structure, unit cell and space lattice, means how the arrangement of atoms is present in material, that we have to discuss, and according to that how the properties of material is changes, that we have to discuss in unit 1. Then we have to view the microstructure of different materials, and to view the microstructure of materials, what are the different types of microscope available in market, so that you can easily view the microstructure of different materials. So for view the microstructure, first we have to prepare the sample. So that is under sample preparation, which require etching process and types of agent, and there are different types of steps which is available to prepare sample. Then we have to discuss different types of physical and mechanical properties of material. Actually there are numbers of properties which is available, but as far as the mechanical engineering is concerned, we have to discuss only about the physical and mechanical properties, and sometimes we have to discuss about the technological properties, means what is the castability or weldability of the material, that we have to discuss. Then last one from first unit is hardness testing procedure on Brinell and Rockwell tester. So we have to when we discuss the different mechanical properties, then one of the properties of material is hardness. So to measure the hardness of the material, the tester is used is Brinell or Rockwell, and we have to discuss how the testing is done in the Brinell and Rockwell tester. So this is about the unit 1. Then in unit 2 we have to discuss the steel and its alloy. As you know that for engineering applications about 60 to 70% material is used is steel or its alloy, and it is available in abundant, and the properties of the steel is vary so vary, or we can change properties of material in different manners. That's why we will go with the steels. So this unit we have to discuss. First one is the iron equilibrium diagram. In that case, in steel, in iron we add carbon, and by addition of carbon, how the properties of material or the microstructure of material is changes, that we have to study. So for that we have to discuss the critical temperature and its what is the importance of that critical temperature. And then on the iron equilibrium diagram there are different types of reactions is occur, that we have to discuss, means in which reaction what is happen for only carbon and iron material. Then we have to classify the steels. These steels are classified as plain carbon steel or alloy steel. So that we will discuss in unit 2. And tool steel. Then stainless steel, spring steels. Then then we have to discuss the specification of steel. Specification means nomenclature. How the nomenclature of the steel is done in different standards. Different standards means sometimes in India there is a BIS, in America it is ASTM or ASME. So the material is same, but the name of that material is vary according to the standard. That we have to discuss, and how the naming of that material is done, that we have to study. Then we have to choose the material for mechanical applications such as shaft, axle. So to select the material we have to first know the properties or the strength of that, or what is the requirement of that component, and according to that we have to choose the material from bulk of material, so that it will satisfy both the function as well as the cost of the material. So this is under unit number 2. Then unit number 3 is cast iron. Actually iron and carbon material is classified into two types, that is steel and cast iron. So what is mean by cast iron and what is mean by steel, or how it is classified, that we will discuss in unit 2. So above the 2.1 percentage of carbon, if in iron carbon percentage is more than 2.1, then that material or alloy is called as the cast iron. So in that we have to discuss the types of cast iron, then specification, as in steel, as we have discussed the naming of the steel, in this we have to discuss the naming of the cast iron. And then we have to similarly we have to choose the material for different application, but we have to choose this material according to the cast iron only, not in the steel. And what is the advantages of cast iron and what is the advantages of steel, that we will discuss in unit number 3. So unit number 2 and unit number 3 is of uh, ferrous material, or iron material. Then unit number 4 is non-ferrous material. According the material or engineering material is classified into two or three types, but basically ferrous and non-ferrous. So first first unit is common to all the material, that is whether you go with the ferrous material, non-ferrous material or any advanced material, but we have to find out or